Weekend approaches. What do you say we settle in and end the work week right with some football? It is time for another edition of Thursday Night Primetime here with the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we have ourselves a preseason clash between these road warriors and these guys defending their home turf. We're through the warm-ups. Both teams are ready. And off we go on Thursday Night Primetime. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And it's their fifth-year quarterback leading the charge.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position. And it really is a spectacle anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Complete out to the right. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Back to throw. Caught by his back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. 3rd down from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their 2nd drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing off the play fake. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their 2nd drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Lone back gets the handoff. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time a flag flies, somebody moved early. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Gain of 14. First down, Chicago.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Still sticking with the passing game. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. These guys go up 6-0 here in the first. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. QB keeping this one, turn into the option on 3rd and short. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Escapes the defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. They've got first down here from the 36. They're going play action. Called in left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He's going to throw this one. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. To throw here on first down. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Throwing it again here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 7 yards on that pickup. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
A gain of 7. First down, Chicago.
We've reached the end of one on Thursday night prime time. Still a one-possession game in the early stages. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26. QB sneak coming. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
That's all you can really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
Trying to push this past the marker. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
8-yard pickup. First down, Chicago.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. They'll run here following the penalty. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. backwards as they get him behind the line.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And his guys double their lead to 14. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Here's a quick pass to the right side, cut. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Here's a throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Here he is on 3rd and short. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Now come out throwing. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Chicago getting set to take the field down. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
The 41-yard line.
Back to the well again. Man, those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
He's brought
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
9 yards to go.
They'll throw, third and long. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. And it'll bounce toward the sideline, and out it goes. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
One of the big lessons you learn transitioning from college to the NFL is you can't get it all back at once, offensively or defensively. But this is the right way to go about it now defensively. You got to get a sack. You got to get something going to stem this momentum, and that might just be the sack they needed.
The running back gets it on the draw. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. They still have access to a pair of timeouts, a little time left as well, so points very much in play here. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Airing it out to start this drive. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it, and he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Looking to throw here. Hits him on the end route. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Third down from the gun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the gap closes to 14 points.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Design quarterback run here. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Had a two-score ball game here as we resume play. He dodged the tackle. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The visitors, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back-to-back carries here. Jukes away from one. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
6-yard line.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. This is brought in at the 15. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. He's going to throw it again. This one's caught. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. He's going to keep this one. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys stretch their lead to 21.
Our home team 3.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys get it back to a 14-point game.
24. Our home team, 10.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Starting from the 5. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Complete over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. They'll run the draw. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Short side option here. He's running left. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Handoff now out of the gun. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. I'll throw it. That one's complete, right side. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. They'll air it out on 3rd. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Has this at the 6. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. On 1st down, they'll run. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Looking left, throwing deep. He's got it deep downfield. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
36-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They've got first down here from the 36. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. He's got a man left, and he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. They go play action on first down. Brought in right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Running it now out of the gun. He's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They're going play action. Looking this throwback now. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 32. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards. That brings us to the end of 3 on Thursday night primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Second down now, they need 7. Here's the backup, first throw. Setting up the running back screen. Has some space inside the 15. Touchdown, Chicago! These guys have likely locked up the win right there. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
That one right down the middle. And these guys stretch their lead to 21. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Finds his back complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 1 brings up third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits him on the in route. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. First down, play action. Finds the in route, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Just a yard left to go on second down. Back to throw now. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Leads to second and goal.
He'll work against the blitz. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's third and goal. Looking in the air here. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And the last time we saw him, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Another throw here on second down. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll throw third and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. That's incomplete left side. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Man in motion here. Throwing from the gun. All in left side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
We've set it down from 37. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, and they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Pass play now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Now looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Rolling back, it's the handoff. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Takes the 2nd down snap. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. These guys make it a 3-score game in the fourth. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys stretch the lead to 23. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 7. Escapes a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 2nd down, looking for options. Cut out left. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Shotgun snap. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it looks like they got it back. They did. Offense maintains possession. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. A give now from the gun. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Looking quickly here. They give it to him again. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Offense up to the line fast. 1st and 10, looking to throw. It is caught left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run here on 1st down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Setting up to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. These guys trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. This line puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. Working quickly here. Throwing on 2nd. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. So that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Catch made. And in for the Chicago touchdown. These these guys putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a two-score game here late. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for two.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a two-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get two.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Right up the gut. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Another carry for him. The second down run good for 4, and that brings up third down. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Back to the well again. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's fourth down now. The defense takes its third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First call here coming from the shotgun. Sending a tight end in motion left. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And dose of the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Second and 10. Here he is to throw. Brought in right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
At the 47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
He's going to throw it again. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Working now from the gun. choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just caught.
He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this victory is going to give them a nice shot of confidence as they work through the next couple of weeks and prepare for things to count coming up in Week 1. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners as we say so long from Chicago.